I'm gonna do take 2 of this because, yeah. So I'm supposed to be doing a video game vlog right now, and I'm supposed to be doing a review for House of Velez Part 2. And I started off doing this review like a minute ago and was like, I think I'm gonna have to rewatch because the person I was watching playing, and I'm gonna say who they are, it was a slog through watching them play. It was pretty rough, and I'm trying not to be critical because it's real hypocritical of me to sit up here and say, oh, they fucking sucked, and I'm not playing it. So, and I don't think that's fair because, you know, I could easily get my shit together and try to play it, which we all know that's not fucking happening. But I don't think it's fair to be critical of somebody whose playing skills may not be on the level of, like, say, Survival Horror Network and Noxon. Although when I watched Noxon play Grave Prosperity, it was kind of rough. He was kind of getting his ass handed to him. I was like, well, damn. But I mean, everybody can't be a savant like how sorry, I got my phone in my lap. Nobody can be a savant like Survival Horror Network. I don't know how the fuck he does it. I don't know if he plays and then figures out like patterns and where to go and what to do. I don't know how that man do it, but he does it, and it's just like, well, damn. So I wish I had his courage to be playing horror games and be his skill, because then I could just play whatever I wanted, but I don't. So here we sit, and I'm trying not to be too critical because I got that first part of House of Velez Part 2 and the person that I watched play up because I was like, I'm gonna have to rewatch it, and I can't bring myself to rewatch it. Honestly, with this, I really wanted a no commentary walkthrough. I could probably even deal with death sequences if I didn't have to look at this person talk and play at the same time, because it was pretty rough. So, okay, let me try, because I watched the first part because he did the beginning of part 2, and then he did part 3. So I watched him do part 2 last week. So, you know, we are in a world of like, well, you really must not have liked it. Yeah, no, I really didn't. If I watched it last week, I did talk about it. So it's because I was kind of hoping, like, I was like, oh, this guy has it, so maybe other people are playing it, and still nobody's playing it still. So I'm like, god damn it. So it is objectively horrific, this game. You know what? The developer did warn me. And going back and looking at all the clips and stuff when I was talking about it throughout the last 2 years, I was just kind of like, well, the imagery in that is kind of horrifying, but maybe he's like snowing me. There's always this little underlining, if y'all don't know, there's always this underlining skeptic in me that's kind of like, I don't know about you. So, boy, did I have to fucking eat crow. Because god fucking damn. I thought the imagery was fucked up in the first one. This joint went way off the damn rails, and I was just like, oh my god. In a way, I'm kind of glad I watched a commentary, in a very small way. I'm kind of glad I watched some commentary on it, because it fucked me up last night. Even with the commentary, I was a little bit fucked up on it, because it was shit that I had seen where I was just like, just frozen in terror, and I was just like, oh my, I don't know. I had to send homeboy some counseling, like can I say, because I feel like I need counseling for watching House of Velez Part 2. So since I don't remember the first half of part 2, I am going to skip part 2, and God willing, one day when I watch a no commentary, like, knock on wood, for Survival Horror Network and or Noxon to play. But if I get a no commentary walkthrough, I will actually rewatch the whole thing and redo a better review, because my brain shut down watching the person that I watched play, because it was rough, and he was playing really bad, and then doing stupid shit, and then I was just like, I can't handle this. So I blocked the first part of part I blocked all of the first part of part 2 out. So since he started in part 3, we're gonna start on part 3, and I apologize for such kind of like schlacky patacky, reporting. So part 3 starts. I don't fucking remember what happened at the end of part 2, but part 3 starts. She's outside this art gallery, and like it's pictures of her in like fucked up situations where I can't remember what the first painting was, but the second one was, it was like we're in Paris or something, and it was like her holding her head in her hands, and she was all decapitated. I'm like, this is some Stefano and even within 2 level of what the fuck is happening, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? So that fucked me up. Then you go in this real janky fucked up art gallery, and I don't know if this was intentional, but if this is, I can't lie, I am fucking flattered and humbled and honored and like, oh my god. But when you walk in the art gallery, it reads something about Lily says something to the effect, it's some horrific imagery in this, and I know I've said this about House of Velez millions and millions and millions of times. So if he put that in there as an homage to me, I was gonna fucking cry when I saw that last night. So if there was an homage to me, hats off to you, kind sir, because I was like choked up, and I had to show my husband, and he was like, what? And then I had to explain some shit, and he was still kind of like, what? So, but yes, hats off to you, sir, if that was like your little, like, there's this actress, she's an older lady, way back in the day, this is before everybody who watches this channel's time, but her name was Carol Burnett, and she had a show, and she would tug on her ear, and that little tug on her ear was to her grandmother to, it's kind of like a shout out or whatever. So if that was a shout out to me, hats off to you, sir. So, oh my god. But you go in this horrifying art gallery, and that's when it just goes completely off the rails. And like, they have a picture, you go in the next room, and it's like a picture of her, I think, hanging? And I was confused, and I was like, but she's not dead, she's here, but where is here, actually? We'll get into that in a little bit later. And she's like, why are you doing this to me? And then, like, she goes into another room, and apparently Lily had been, like, she attempted to kill herself, but she was sexually assaulted. So I'm like, oh my god. So y'all like, you throwing a lot at me. And I'm already scared and like, what? And now you throwing this curveball at me. I wasn't ready. So a lot of stuff happens, and a lot of it in my head is all jumbled up because the person I watched play was just all over the place. So it kind of made my brain all over the place, and it was hard to watch that walkthrough because he was just all over the damn place. So oh my god, I'm going to have to do an open letter. I'm going to have to probably contact Survival Horror Network and DM him like, oh my god, I will pay whatever needs to be paid. Can you please play House of Velez Part 2 so I can get a better picture of what's going on? Because it's a lot that gets lost in translation because the person I watched play just was all over the damn map. But it was all I had, so I had to take what I could get. And I don't like situations where I have to take what I can get. I would rather have like some competent gameplay than just randomness, and it was so random the way he was playing. It was just like, I can't handle this. So, but basically Lily had been through the mill, and like even before she ended up in that fucked up house, she just had been going through some shit. So after that, it's some lady monster who was at one point, because there was one death scene where the person that I watched play got caught up in all these chains, and something about the monster caught her in the chains, and she was like, I'm gonna fuck the pain into you. And I was just, you see how I look now? That's how I looked then. Like, what the shit is happening? And then she rips her in half, and like this baby comes. don't know. It was like my mind was blasted, but not in that like, wow, that's amazing. It was blasted like I think I need counseling kind of like my mind is blasted. I don't know where to turn from here. I literally don't know where to turn from here because I can't say I wasn't warned. I can legitimately say I was warned. The developer was like, it's gonna get worse, and I'm sitting here, dumbass skeptical me. This happens to me a lot. Like not a lot, but enough that I should be like ready for some shit. But it's just always this underlining, like, I don't know. I can't say I was warned I can't say I wasn't warned because I legit was warned, and I don't think the amount of warning, you could have stuck all kinds of shit labels on here, like don't, like if you can't handle it, like I'd have been like, I can handle it. There's nothing I can't handle. No, I think we crossed that line and that Achan can't fucking handle this, and yeah, that game. I was a little bit afraid of the dark. Not as scared as I would have been had I watched it with no commentary. I really need the no commentary aspect. I think I'm just gonna hardcore beg survival horror, like please play it, because I can't take it no more. So I don't even really like. I guess I would deal with Noxon playing. You gotta send in the big guns, and the big guns is Survival Horror Network. So I think I'm kind of embarrassed to go ask, but like, please. I know he's got other stuff he's playing, but please, Survival Horror Network, you have to play this, because I need like a good walkthrough. Like the walkthrough that I got was not what I wanted. It was just what I had to take, and I don't want to take it no more. And like the end, because it's so scrambled in my mind. Because I think I've been slightly traumatized, and then the way the person was playing was kind of not the best, and I was complaining about the way they were playing, and I don't know, it was real. It's because it's all a jumbled mess in my mind. I don't think I 100% got it 100%. So I think maybe at best I got a good 45% understanding, because at the end, which I'm going to spoil, which if you want to play this, I suggest you go play it. But you have to play the first game, the House of Velez Part 1 first. You can't just jump in. I mean, even if you could just jump in, you would be lost if you just jump into it. But there are two endings. The first ending, the person I watched play got the bad ending, where basically you thought she was going to get out, but she ends up getting caught in something, and they don't even fucking show you, but it sounded bad. And they were like, well, no trace of Lily was ever found, just streams of meat all over the house was just found. And I'm just like, oh good fucking God, I don't know. And then like like, oh my God. And then he got the person I watched play got the good ending, which they find her in, like, she did some horrifying shit. She was all fucked up, walking around. She goes back into the real world, and this is what I'm saying. I don't understand where she was. It seems like she was in an alternate universe, sort of in the vein of like The Evil Within, where you're in like this other world, like Silent Hill series, where you literally go to other world. It seems like she was trapped in this otherworldly evil place, and she finally gets out after she sees that her dad has died. But they're like, the voices in that spot were like, oh, we're not done torturing you, and you're just gonna continue to get tortured. And I was just like, I think we've all at this point, not just Lily, I've suffered enough. People playing have suffered enough. I don't even know. Like I said, I feel like I need some damn counseling now. So she gets out of that shit, and like, she is real fucked up, because she had, like, they put like some eyeball in her in part 1, and you don't find it out. She had to tear it out, and I don't know what she fucking did with it. And she's like limping out the door, and then she falls, and you think she's just gonna be dead. And then like the police come, and then they rescue her, and she's in the hospital, but you find out she's 7, 8 weeks pregnant by who or what, we don't fucking know. So that triggered something in my head. I'm like, whoa. Is Lily, Amber Ridge, the Jersey whore, is that her mother? Because they did mention Victor Velez in Grave Prosperity. So it's making me think that's where Grave Prosperity steps in, where House of Velez checked out. House of Velez need to check out. That was a fucked up house. Again, my mind is blasted, but not that, oh my god. It is amazing, but it is real, like, well, damn. So, and that's the only thing I can say. It was like, I'm sitting here like, well, damn. So, but I need a better walkthrough. I need a more cohesive, coherent walkthrough so I can get the stuff that I didn't get. And I want to beg Survival Horror Network. I'm begging him now, please. I am begging you. I will pay for the game if you just play it, because I can't take the person that I watch play this. It's actually painful to me. And I said this before on Twitter. I was like, it's hard to watch other people play survival horror games after you've been on Survival Horror Network's channel, because he done fucked me up for life. It's like, I can't watch people play incompetently anymore. It pains me. So now I'm all fucked up twice over. So I don't even know. But I need a better walkthrough for me to watch, because even if I could, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot damn pole. It's some shit in there that I truly feel like I need, like, some kind of, like, I need to sit on a couch for an hour and talk about where my life went wrong. Because I didn't think the imagery could get more horrific. And it somehow managed it, and managed it well. And it was just like, well, goddamn, the fuck am I supposed to do now? So that is all I have, and I'm gonna go beg Survival Horror Network to play this, because I know I done fucked this up. This was not one of my best reviews, because like I said, everything is all in a jumbled mess, because the way a person was playing was a jumbled mess, and then I couldn't stand watching the person play, so now it's all a hot jumbled mess in my mind. But the ending was good, and it was interesting, and if that is what goes into Grave Prosperity, that makes sense. So makes me wonder. Now I gotta go back and rewatch Grave Prosperity to see what that was talking. So I'll do that at some point. But yeah, that's all I have, and I will see y'all probably tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday for the review, because I'm sure somebody's gonna have early access stuff for what's that nonsense? Days Gone. So we'll see. Later.